Well, anytime we go shopping, we check the ingredient list on the
Peanut
product.
and almond, so that will be a no.
Even if it's a product that we've purchased before, we always recheck the ingredient list because there could be a new warning that they didn't have on before. My daughter used to be our little scout. She used to walk ahead of the kids when they were toddlers and be like,
Look out, there's nuts.
don't touch that, don't touch that. There's a nut on the floor over there.
If there's like nuts on the floor.
She would kind of kick things out of the way for them and clear the path, so to say. We tend to be brand loyal, which means stick to some of the major brands.
Let's look at bread.
Pasta was an issue because some pasta has egg contamination. Even though the box doesn't list egg as an ingredient, it could be run on the same lines as other products that have eggs. So I would call companies and verify whether the egg was in the plant on the same line. And once we found something we're comfortable with, that we tend to stick with that.
Can you get those? Check the ingredients first. Let's see what it says at the bottom. Oh, what does that have?
Egg.
So would that be a good idea?
Yeah.
No. What would happen if you ate that?
I would swallow.
You would swell up? Nuts.
I always read those in the store, and then when we come home, I know that they're fine and that we can have them in the house. Right now we're trying to pack both cars for the beach, and we're having a difficult time trying to fit in people and belongings and food.
This is not all of it. There's some of that car. It's filled up all the way too.
Patrick is my boyfriend. He went from being single with no children and no allergies to dating me with 5 kids with lots of allergies.
Mom, we're leaving?
4 years ago, we went to Maryland. We rented a condo, walked in, started unloading the car. Connor went in and touched a pack of crayons. Next thing we know, his eyes started swelling. He got hives all over him. He started getting all itchy. We're going to attempt going away again this summer. It'll be the first time since the last trip. I don't feel prepared. We are going to wipe down the counters, vacuum, look around, make sure there's no food particles laying around anywhere. So we can hopefully avoid any reactions this time. Our most recent reaction was this summer. We went to an outdoor fair, luckily at the hospital, and Logan, my 6-year-old, got on a ride and decided he didn't want to go on it. It was too scary. Got off the ride and started complaining that his eyes were hurting. He was walking around for a few minutes, and next thing we know, his eyes were swollen shut. He had hives all over his face, hives down his chest and back. We don't know what he touched, but he had not eaten anything, so it was totally from a contact reaction, and we ended up having to go up to the ER at the hospital.
Charm for Life is sponsored by Hope Pages Medical ID Marketplace, who shares your commitment to living well and broadening awareness. Click here to see some more of Susan's story. Watch and feel charmed.